What if life is not random? What if every success, every failure, every opportunity is part of a game? And what if the rules of this game were hidden in your thoughts, your words, and your beliefs? Welcome to the game of life and how to play it, a timeless masterpiece that teaches us how our mindset shapes our reality. Written by Florence Scovel Shinn in 1925, this book combines spirituality, positive thinking, and practical wisdom to explain one powerful idea. Life gives you exactly what you believe. In today's audiobook, we'll explore the key lessons from this life-changing book in a simple and inspiring way. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. Florence says that life is not a battle. It is not punishment. It is a game. And like every game, it has rules. Most people fail because they do not understand these rules. They think luck controls life. But according to Florence, our thoughts and words create our experiences. If you constantly think, "I am unlucky. Nothing works for me. I will never succeed," then life responds exactly to those beliefs. But when you believe, opportunities come easily. I deserve success. Good things are coming. Life begins to change. The first rule of the game is this: your subconscious mind records every thought and feeling. Whatever you repeatedly believe eventually becomes reality. So if you want to change your life, you must first change your inner conversation. Words are not just sounds. According to Florence, words carry creative power. Every sentence you speak is like planting a seed into your future. Think about how often people say, "I'm always broke. I'm tired of life. I can't do this." These negative statements slowly shape reality. Florence teaches us to speak only what we wish to experience. Instead of saying, "I can't," say, "I am capable." Instead of, "I'm unlucky," say, "I attract the right opportunities." Your words influence your mind. And your mind influences your actions. And your actions create your destiny. One positive statement repeated daily can slowly transform your life. This is why affirmations are so powerful. Florence often used affirmations like, "Divine order now comes into my life," or "Unexpected doors open for me." The lesson is simple. Speak carefully. Your words are creating your future. Everything begins in the mind. Before a building exists, someone imagines it. Before success appears in reality, it appears in thought. Florence believed imagination is a spiritual force. If you constantly imagine fear, failure, and disappointment, your mind moves toward those outcomes. But if you imagine confidence, abundance, and happiness, you begin attracting those experiences. Your imagination acts like a magnet. The world outside reflects the pictures inside your mind. That is why successful people visualize success before it happens. Athletes imagine victory. Entrepreneurs imagine achievement. Artists imagine masterpieces. Florence encourages us to replace fear with faith. Whenever negative thoughts appear, create a stronger positive image. See yourself healthy. See yourself confident. See yourself successful. Your mind cannot move toward a future you refuse to imagine. Fear blocks blessings. Fear creates hesitation. Fear destroys confidence. Fear keeps people trapped in ordinary lives. Florence says fear attracts the very thing we want to avoid. If someone constantly fears poverty, they become obsessed with lack. If someone constantly fears rejection, they lose confidence. Fear weakens energy. Faith strengthens it. This does not mean ignoring problems. It means refusing to let fear control your decisions. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting despite fear. Florence teaches us to trust that life can work in our favor. Sometimes opportunities appear unexpectedly. Sometimes setbacks protect us from worse outcomes. Sometimes delays prepare us for something bigger. Fear sees obstacles. Faith sees possibilities. The moment you stop feeding fear, your mind becomes free. One of the fastest ways to improve life is gratitude. Most people focus only on what is missing. They complain about problems, stress, and disappointments. But Florence teaches that gratitude multiplies blessings. When you appreciate what you already have, you attract more positive experiences. Gratitude changes your emotional energy. It shifts your attention from scarcity to abundance. Even during difficult times, there is always something to appreciate. Health, family, knowledge, opportunities, hope. The more thankful you become, the more peaceful your mind becomes. And peace creates clarity. A grateful mind sees opportunities that a negative mind cannot see. Every morning, begin by saying, "Thank you for this new day. Thank you for the opportunities coming into my life." Gratitude is not weakness. It is power. Many people fail before they even begin. Why? Because they secretly believe they are not worthy of success. Florence believed self-doubt is one of the greatest obstacles in life. If deep inside you believe, "I'm not good enough," then your actions become weak and uncertain. But confidence changes everything. Confidence affects how you speak, how you act, and how others respond to you. The world often mirrors the way you see yourself. If you want success, you must first believe success belongs to you. This doesn't mean arrogance. It means trusting your abilities. Every successful person once faced rejection, fear, and uncertainty. But they kept moving forward. Florence reminds us that opportunities often appear after we decide to believe in ourselves. Your belief becomes your direction. Holding anger, jealousy, or resentment damages your inner peace. Florence believed negative emotions block progress. When we stay trapped in bitterness, our minds remain focused on pain. Forgiveness is not about approving bad behavior. It is about freeing yourself from emotional chains. Negative energy drains mental strength. Positive energy creates momentum. This is why peaceful people often appear happier and more successful. Their minds are not constantly fighting the past. Florence teaches us to release negativity and focus on growth. Every moment spent in resentment is energy stolen from your future. Protect your peace. Protect your thoughts. Protect your energy. So what is the true message of the game of life and how to play it? Life responds to your thoughts. Your words carry power. Your beliefs shape your future. Fear creates limitation. Faith creates opportunity. The game of life is not won by luck alone. It is won by mindset, courage, gratitude, and belief. When you change your inner world, your outer world begins to change too. Every day is a new chance to think differently, to speak differently, to live differently. And maybe the life you dream about is already waiting for you, the moment you start believing it is possible. If you enjoyed this audiobook summary, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And remember, life is a game. Learn the rules and play wisely. If you enjoyed this story and its powerful ideas, please like the video and share it with your friends. And for more amazing stories and audiobooks like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.